All right. So the large stone sarcophagus in the center of the room has just opened, and there is mist coming out of it, ominously.
Image,
Sorry.
casting mirror image off my ring.
All
If I
right.
have, if
So
I have a moment.
you do have a moment. So you cast the mirror image, you spell you stored in the ring, and now there are three of you.
Three more of me.
Yeah, three more of you. All right. As you finish casting the spell, a hand with long fingers grips the side of the sarcophagus on one side and another on the other. And a large, very large, vaguely humanoid creature stands out of the sarcophagus.
What am I looking at?
Like I said, it's in the vague shape of a humanoid, but it's much taller. It's not so much like big and broad in the way an ogre is. It's more tall, like it's been stretched almost. Its limbs are far longer than the average humanoid. Its hands probably would come down, and when it was standing at full height, to past its knees.
Do I recognize this thing?
No, it is basically covered head to toe in a black cowl, and there are also bandages wrapped around its arms, and there are suture marks on this creature.
Okay.
Its face is not visible. No section is visible apart from its hands, which end in these dull gray, long clawed hands, which have elongated fingers.
All right. This sounds pleasant.
And upon seeing this, I will, because I also have a moment, I will cast Mirror Image too. All right. And as this thing stands to its full height, we're rolling for initiative as it turns to face us.
Kind of figured that part was coming up.
Between us and the generator.
Well, I'm going first.
What did you roll?
Natural 20.
Right. And we're both at full health again.
Yep.
All right. We have a natural 20. It and I rolled the same number on dice. This is contended dexterity. All right. I'm going next.
With what?
I have a 14.
This thing is last.
And it has a 13.
Yep.
I beat it by one. All right. So, top of the round. You're up.
So we're standing roughly here, right?
Yes, we're at the base of the stairs, and it's standing on that side of the sarcophagus facing us.
How far from here to here? Or from here to like just across this way?
All the way across there? That's probably about 75 feet.
Which is further, I think, than I can cast Wall of Fire, right?
Let's take a look. Fire. 60 feet long is the maximum length.
Alright, I'll put a square around him, facing the fire.
Alright. You can do a ringed wall. Can't be square, it says.
Circle, whatever.
Okay, so a ringed wall, so 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
Well, as he's in the middle, the rest is irrelevant to me. Heat in, of course.
Yes. Alright, so you are concentrating on wall of fire.
Yep. 5d8, I think, damage.
Yes.
initial damage on this little bugger?
Technically, it takes the start of its turn, but we'll do it now. It's fine.
I thought it takes it initially and then. Oh, no. Whatever.
It doesn't matter. You can roll it now. We'll just apply it when it starts its turn. Yeah, on the one side of the wall selected by you, the creature takes the. If it. Oh, enters the wall for the first time. Sure, roll. Alright, so it's a dexterity saving throw on its part. I don't think a 12 succeeds.
20 points of fire damage.
20 points of fire damage. Okay, it takes the damage.
And the other thing I'm going to do as a bonus action is I'm going to take out the crystal of the dire wolf we just acquired.
Yes.
And I'm going to activate it with the rod.
Alright. Where are you summoning it?
Just in front of me.
Right.
No instructions yet.
No instructions yet, so it's going to stand there and it will act to defend itself as its instincts imply.
Yeah, I'm not having a charge through the firewall. Like...
Roll initiative for the wolf.
9. Oh, it does have some bonuses though, doesn't it? Oh.
Yep, it does.
Direwolf. That'll be an 11 for it.
Alright. And how many hit points does it have?
Not many. Oh, well, actually, not bad. Actually, 37.
So it's going last in the initiative order at the moment.
Yep.
We come to me.
Yes.
Well, I can no longer I can't see it anymore. Because you surrounded it in a ring of opaque flames.
You know where it is.
I know where it is.
You can hit it with an area effect spell.
I could. I only really have one that reaches that far, and that's Ice Storm. I think I'm just going to ready Magic Missile.
Okay.
And I'm going to release it when I see the creature.
Okay.
At the end of my turn, it's going to use one of its legendary actions. Alright. The first thing you notice is a shadow moving out of the wall of flame and towards us.
Okay.
It resembles the creature as a vague outline as it moves, but it's a smoky, immaterial shadow, which doesn't seem to be bothered by the flames, unfortunately. As it moves through. And it is going to move. I'm going to move, and can move up to twice its movement. So it's going to get into melee with us, and then it becomes solid again, as it uses its Wraith Walk ability.
Alright.
Oh, this is a... by the way,
Yeah.
Actually, I just realized something.
What?
Well, you cast Wall of Fire,
Yeah.
which is concentration, and then you use the Summoning Crystal, which is concentration.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, so...
The fire's gone anyway.
Alright, so you saw it turn into this ethereal form.
Actually, no, sorry. I'll do the dire wolf because I can't do that. Never mind.
What?
Because I would not drop concentration on the wall of fire to get the dire wolf out. Because I would think that the wall of fire would do damage to it.
Alright, so no wolf then?
No dire wolf yet. I'll do that on my next initiative.
Alright, I'll allow that. Mostly because the Wall of Fire isn't going to be much use at this point.
Otherwise, it makes no sense, right? Because otherwise, it'll use its legendary action for something else.
Yes. Alright, that's fine. I'll allow that.
Sorry.
Alright,
My
so
bad.
we now come to the Ragman's turn.
Oh, cool.
It is in melee with both of us.
All 8 of us.
All 8 of us, yes. So I'm going to see who it goes for. Going for me.
Oh, that's rare.
Alright, it is going to make 2 attacks with its dreadful claws.
That sounds pleasant.
But first, let's see if it's attacking me or not. So that's a little higher than a 6. That's a 5.
I thought the first one was lower than that.
I'm pretty sure it's a 6. Yeah. It's 6 or higher, 8 or higher, than 11 or higher.
Oh, right.
Alright, so this is me. I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit. Yeah, it's a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. So it does that, and then it does this on top of it.
Huh.
Which is... No, it does this damage first. Alright, so it rakes its claws across me. As it does, there's a trail of energy that comes behind it. Alright, I take 7 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And the energy trail also causes 9 points of psychic damage to me.
Oh, there's a rare. That rarely happens.
Alright, and I have to make a wisdom saving throw. Which I fail.
Oh, good God. Does that mean you're scared of this thing?
I am frightened. And while frightened in this way, my speed is halved.
You have to move away from him or just can't approach him?
No, I can't approach him, and my attack rolls and ability checks are at disadvantage while
Right.
it's in view of me. Alright, second attack. And another 5. I rolled on mirror image, but that's a miss. Alright. So, top of the round. Your turn. You just saw claw me once and miss me a second time, and you can now see a look of absolute terror in my eyes.
Yeah. Well, he walked through my wall of fire. I can't move the stupid thing, so I'll stop concentrating on that.
Wall of fire drops. You can do that without any issue.
Bonus action, direwolf comes out. Instructions to eat this thing.
Alright. Bonus action to summon the direwolf.
Yep.
For simplicity's sake, we'll just keep it at the same initiative it was.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, it is in melee with me.
Yes.
Well, that's not good. Well, does it look damaged from the fire?
Yeah, it took damage.
About what I would expect?
About what you would expect. It seems to be a hardy creature.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, the thing I do the most damage with is Fireball.
It's in melee with us.
Yeah, but this thing you said had really long arms, right?
Yes. Yes, it does seem to have greater reach than...
Yeah, so I don't think it's like standing right up my nose, or your nose in this case. I'm gonna Fireball.
Alright. So where'd you summon the direwolf, out of curiosity?
Well, it's right beside me.
Alright. So you're fireballing behind it.
Yeah. Fireballs are really letting me down lately.
And they rolled exactly a 15.
Well, that isn't safe.
Not a very dexterous creature, you can tell.
Well, instead of taking 24 points of damage, it takes 12.
Alright. So you used your action and your bonus action. Do you want to move?
No. I'm gonna stay put. Because otherwise I'll be leaving you here all by yourself. Well, all four of you by yourselves.
Yes. Alright. At the end of your turn, it's going to use 2 of its legendary actions.
Yep.
To use Pilfer Magic.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Alright. It's going to look over at me, who is terrified of it.
Yeah.
It's going to reach out with its clawed hands and claw towards my head, basically.
Oh, because it's taking a spell from you?
I need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Please tell me I have a portent that will work.
Nope. I do not.
Well, at least you're proficient in intelligence saving throws.
I rolled a natural 20.
Alright.
And fear does not affect saving throws at all.
Okay. So what do you think was happening to you?
It was reaching into my mind to tear something away.
Oh, that can't be pleasant.
No, but I resisted it. I didn't take any damage from that. Right.
Yep.
So we come to its turn.
Yep.
Which means it gets its legendary actions back because it's at the start of its turn.
Yep.
Alright. That didn't work. Three targets. Going to go for you this time.
Yeah, things are back to normal.
Yep. So it's going to attack with both its claws again.
Alright.
So roll your miramages for the first hit to see.
Image.
An 18 to hit.
One image gone.
Yep. 8 this time, so we have to roll for the second attack.
Me.
$11, that's a miss.
Hey!
Alright. That's its turn. We come to the direwolf.
Ugh, that's a terrible number. Nine?
Miss. And it only gets one attack, right? It doesn't have a multi-attack.
No, this is one attack.
Alright, you can have the wolf do anything else?
Oh, wait a minute. Right beside it has pack tactics.
It does, it has advantage.
Yeah. Oh, that's a natural one.
So the 9 would be the higher roll. Yeah. Alright. Anything else you want to do?
That's him. That's the wolf.
Yeah, the wolf. Are you not doing anything else? No?
No, circle around. It already has an advantage, so flanking is
Yeah.
benefit.
Alright. At the end of the wolf's turn, the ragman is going to use a legendary action to make a dreadful claw attack against it.
Okay.
13 to hit.
AC 14.
That's a miss. It only gets to make one attack as legendary action.
Cool.
We come to you.
Well, I can't fireball all the time. This is not working. So, I think I will burn another 3rd level spell slot. But this time, I am going to Magic Missile.
At 3rd level.
3rd level.
Alright.
A terrible one. 15 points of damage.
Alright. Well, Magic Missile does not let you down this time. The Ragman takes the full blast.
Yeah. And there's nothing else I can do unless I want to move away from it.
You?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to take a chance because sitting here with a side-by-side
Yep.
is not a good idea.
Alright.
I'm going to move my full movement away from it. So we're standing here.
Yeah.
That's going to head this way.
Alright, so you can move about 30 feet. Alright.
30 feet.
It's going to use its reaction to attack you with a dreadful claw.
Alright. Image.
It's a total of 18. You lose another one.
Alright, down another image.
Yep. Alright. My turn. Actually, wait, no. At the end of your turn, it's going to use its 2 remaining legendary actions to use Pilfer Magic again.
Right.
It is going to target you this time. Make an intelligence saving throw as it reaches with its other hand towards you. Your mind.
A 30-foot reach?
No, it doesn't have to. It doesn't require it to be melee.
Ah, okay. So it's just
It's clawing towards your mind.
Intelligence saving throw?
Yes.
Ugh, that'd be a 3. Plus, I don't think
I think it's plus 9.
yeah, but I don't think a 12 gonna do it.
No, it will not. It's a fail. Do you want to use your last point of luck?
Yep. No reason to hang on to it.
Reroll.
16?
Succeed. You feel it reaching into your mind to try and pull something away from you, but you resist.
Did I
Years of
just
mental discipline.
barely make that, or did I feel like
It was close, but not just barely.
Okay.
Come to my turn now. So I'm terrified of this thing.
Okay.
So I cannot move towards it, which does sort of
Yeah, you can't. You either go up the stairs or stay where you are, really.
locks me into this tiny little corner of this room, this way, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, any attack I make is going to be a disadvantage. I think I'm going to go on instinct here, and I'm going to move away from it. I'm going to move back towards the room. So I don't have. I can move away from it, which means I can move basically towards.
You can go this way.
Yeah, I can go that way. I'm going to move as far as I can towards the wall. All right. So it can't make a second attack against me because it's used reaction.
Okay, I was about to say that. It's already done one, so.
All right. So I have my movement. I can still cast a spell. I have a difficult choice here. It is still within 30 feet of me, which means I can hit with Frostbite. Unfortunately, so is your Direwolf.
It's a construct.
Yeah, but it is on our side.
True.
I'm going to roll and see if I would do this. No,
Oh, okay.
I would not. I'm going to hit it with Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Alright.
No point in thinning our own ranks. Oh, that's terrible. You can tell I'm scared for this thing.
You get to re-roll that at some point?
Yes, I do. I cause it 9 points of force damage. Alright.
Well, it's beginning to add up.
Beginning to add up. It is taking damage, but it's very hardy. Alright. So I can repeat the saving throw now at the end of my turn. That's a 19, before I even have my modifiers.
Alright.
I am no longer frightened.
The direwolf no longer has advantage against it because
The Ragman is up next.
Oh, sorry. I forgot all about him.
It gains all its legendary actions back at the start of its turn. Alright. We're saving from its pilfer magic quite frequently.
Continuously.
Yes. Alright, it is going to... It is not interested in the direwolf. It wants to deal with one of us.
So it's going to move?
Yes.
Right.
It moves towards you.
Direwolf gets an attack of opportunity.
It does. Yeah, it doesn't have advantage this time, unfortunately. So it's going to pursue you.
Yes, it is.
It is able to move towards you because its movement is the same as yours. It's going to make 2 dreadful claw attacks against you.
Alright. First one, 16 now, right?
11.
11. First one's an image.
Alright, it's a total of 14. So it takes out the image.
Image gone. Mirror image no longer in effect.
Yep. Second attack without images is 24 to hit.
Well, shield will not help.
No. Alright, you take 10 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And 6 points of psychic damage.
Same damage you took.
And now I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
I'm pretty sure I failed.
Would you roll?
11.
That's a fail. You are frightened.
Yep.
And while frightened in this way, your speed is halved.
Okay.
I now need you to make a concentration check.
$11.
Alright, so the damage was a total of 16. So half of that is 8, so the base DC is 10. You succeed.
Just scrape that out.
Very close. Yes.
Glad my concentration checks have such a high modifier.
Yes. At the end of the Ragman's turn, we come to the Direwolf.
Direwolf will spring into action.
And attack it.
And it'll be flanking.
Yes, so it can move into... So it has advantage on its attack, but it would have it regardless because of pack tactics.
It is rolling terribly. 13.
Miss.
God, it did so well the last time we had one of these.
Yeah, it can't have everything. At the end of the Direwolf's turn, it's going to make a Dreadful Claw attack against you.
How about her?
13.
Misses.
right, we come to you.
Alright.
Frightened this thing, which means you cannot move closer to it, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And your speed is halved.
Well, that covers an awful lot.
Yes.
Second level magic missile.
At point blank range.
Point blank range, because that's all I have. Oh, that's a good magic missile. 16 points of damage.
It's it is definitely bloody by this point. We've done a lot of damage in short succession.
Yep.
Alright.
End of my turn.
At the end of your turn, you have to roll the saving throw again.
Somewhere in the 20s.
Yep, you're no longer frightened. At the end of your turn, it's going to use 2 of its legendary actions to use Pilfer Magic.
The dire wolf.
No, it knows who's a magic user and who isn't. It's going to use it on you. Intelligence saving throw.
What now? Plus 6. Oh. Sorry.
It's plus 4, plus
21.
21. Yeah, you resist. Alright, we come to my turn now. It's far away from me now.
Alright, hold on a sec. It's not. It's an additional 3 on top of that. 24.
Yeah, so you already succeeded.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you get to add 9 to your intelligence saving throws.
Yeah, I keep forgetting because I don't make them very often. When's the last time we made one of these?
It's been a while. Alright. My turn. It's pretty far away from me now.
You can move up. You're no longer frightened of it.
No, I can, but it's also in melee with you.
Well, I wanted one of us not to be attacked by it. That was why I moved away.
I'm just gonna hit it with another magic missile. It seems to be working.
It's doing damage.
Alright, a 3rd level.
There's a big one.
19 points of force damage.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Alright, at the end of my turn, it doesn't have any legendary actions left, so move on to its turn. And it gains all its legendary actions back.
That's... Wow, it's taking 91 points of damage.
Yep. Alright, its turn.
Yep.
It's going to focus on you. The direwolf hasn't done anything to it, really.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, if this thing is even remotely intelligent.
Yeah. 2 dreadful claw attacks against you because everyone keeps saving from Pilfer Magic.
Yep.
23 to hit.
Nothing I can do about it.
Ooh, this is a lot. You take 11 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And 11 points of psychic damage.
Ooh. That's 38 points of damage I've taken so far.
Yes. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
15.
You rolled a 15? You succeed.
Hey.
I now need you to make a concentration check.
Oh, yeah. Uh, 20, 30.
You succeed. The dire wolf remains. Which brings us to its turn.
All right, buddy. This is your chance for glory. Uh, 15.
That's with advantage. Miss.
It only has +5 to hit.
Yeah.
All right.
At the end of the direwolf's turn, it's going to make another dreadful claw attack against you.
Focusing on me, are ya?
It is, yes. 22 to hit.
All right. Nothing I can do about it.
You take 8 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And 8 points of psychic damage. Seems to be rolling quite even on those. You're running a little low in health.
I've taken 54 points of damage.
Yeah. Alright, we come to your turn.
Alright. The direwolf has let me down.
Oh, sorry, wait, there's 2 more things.
What?
Wisdom saving throw.
15 again.
You save. Concentration.
Doesn't matter. I'm not going to concentrate on it.
Right, so you give up on concentration. You can do that voluntarily.
Yep. And then I'm going to...
The wolf vanishes.
I'm going to use a scroll. My polymorph scroll.
Ah, the one you've been saving.
Yep.
So you're going to be concentrating again on polymorph.
On myself.
Alright, so I assume you're turning into the giant ape.
Oh, yeah. I've taken enough damage from you, buddy.
So, now you're towering over this thing.
And I'm going to start... I can't.
You can't attack this turn, but you're on top of it.
Yep.
Its head tracks upwards to track you.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, it is going to use... it's going to use 2 legendary actions to do Pilfer Magic again. You are currently not considered a spellcaster.
No.
So I'm the only viable target.
Alright. Hold on a second. Is this thing smart enough to understand that?
Yes, it is. Well, alright. That is 6. Alright, well, that's a 22.
Alright. You figure give up on that one.
It's one of its strongest abilities. My turn. Alright, so you're a giant ape now.
Yep. I only had... Fuck.
You have 21 hit points left. Yeah, I was keeping track.
Yeah, I know. I was getting a little tense there.
I'm just gonna keep sniping magic missiles at it. From over here. Alright. 9 points of force damage.
Alright. We're now into the triple digits.
Yep, it's still standing. But it's taking a lot of beating. It's its breathing is becoming heavier.
It breathes.
It seems to.
Oh, okay.
Alright, we come to its turn. It gets all its legendary actions back.
Yep.
It has a giant ape in front of it now.
Yep.
Let's see if it's going to leave. No, it's not. It's going to attack you twice.
Okay. Armor class is now 14.
Yep. Which is what it was before.
Yeah, well, no shields or anything, so...
20 to hit.
Hits. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Don't bother rolling damage.
Oh, why?
It'll happen to the giant ape, and
Yes.
then I revert back to myself.
Oh, what'd you roll on concentration?
Natural 1.
Alright, so, yeah, the good news is you don't take 12 points of slashing damage and then an additional 8 points of psychic damage. But the bad news is you are you again.
Bad news is I'm me again.
And it still has another attack.
Still has another attack, and I only have 21 hit points left.
That's a 26 to hit.
Holy crap.
Oh, I think this might be worse. Oh, no, wait. No, it's okay. You take 12 points of slashing damage and 8 points of psychic damage. You take 20 points of damage total.
I have 1 hit point left.
Yes. Alright. Well, the good news is it's your turn.
Alright.
This is the lowest you've ever been on health.
Ever. So, as a bonus action, I'll take a potion of greater healing.
Alright, that's a good place to start.
It's not going to be enough, but it's something. That is...
From across the... Wait, so what do you feel like?
15 hit points.
15?
Yep, so I'm at 16 now.
Alright. From across the room, I yell to you, it might be a good idea to cast Mirror Image again. I rolled high enough to give advice.
Yes. Hey, I was thinking Dimension Door. So, yeah. I use my bonus action, so I can't
Yes.
do that. Alright. Mirror image it is.
Alright.
And my last second level spell slot. Okay.
Alright. At the end of your turn, it's going to make another Dreadful Claw attack you as a legendary action.
And an image.
Takes out the image.
I've already got an image.
Alright. You come to me.
Yep.
This is looking tense.
Very much so.
Alright. Part of me wants to get over to in case I have to heal. Yeah, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move 30 feet closer
Okay.
to start off with. So that puts me right by its sarcophagus.
Yeah, you're still 30 feet away.
Yes. But I'm within Misty Step range now to get to you if I have to get you back up.
Yep. Which is likely at this point.
I think you're just outside the range for Frost Breath.
Well, he's 30 feet away from me.
Yes. So I'm going to cast Frost Breath. He's just at the edge of the cone, you're just outside it.
Outside it plus a bit because he has.
Yeah, he's got 10-foot reach. So you're out of range of the spell, is all I care about.
Yeah. Hope he fails.
It's a 7. Plus 4 is 11, but it does have magic resistance.
Alright, roll again.
That's lower. So 11 is what it rolls. So it fails.
A bit.
Alright, 3d10 cold damage. Please roll high. pretty good. 19 points of cold damage. It takes the blast of cold and the ice solidifies around it, restraining it. And you can see its breath now because it's frosting in the air. And it is taking a lot of damage. It's starting to sway a little bit.
I know how you feel, buddy.
Alright. So that's my turn. At the end of my turn, it's going to make another dreadful claw attack against you as a legendary action.
Alright.
We now no longer have 3 targets, so it can't use all 3 of its legendary actions. Roll your mirror image.
Oh, yeah.
It has disadvantage on the attack roll.
Well, it hits me.
Alright, that's not the natural 19. But it's still a total of 19.
So which would be exactly what my armor class would be with
Shield.
shield. I only have 16 hit points.
Yeah. 9 points of slashing damage.
7 hit points left.
And 5 points of psychic damage.
2 hit points left. I've been down to 1, now I'm down to 2.
Yeah, this is tense. And now it's its turn.
Well, that's right, that was your turn.
Yeah, that was my turn. It gets to make like. Alright. It's not going to bother bringing free. It's going to make 2 dreadful claw attacks against you, each with disadvantage.
Alrighty.
Roll for your mirror image.
Oh, yeah.
Because this might save your life.
Image!
Woohoo! That's exactly 12.
That hits it. I'm down to 1 image.
Yeah, and you have to roll an 11 this time. Because it makes its second claw attack.
16.
Okay, here's an image. It was a good idea to cast this spell.
Yeah, very much so. Thank you, by the way. Give yourself inspiration.
I can't. Alright, that's a 16 for the lower roll. There are mirror images again.
Yep, mirror image gone. I have 2 hit points.
And it's your turn.
I'm going to cast first level spell.
Okay.
Expeditious Retreat.
Alright.
Use my action to disengage.
Yes, so you can still move 60 feet.
I will move my regular 30 feet away from it.
Yep.
And then I really do need to take another potion here, so I'm going to have to use my bonus action.
Expeditious Retreat is a bonus action.
Oh, then I just move away. 60
feet. Yep.
So it can move only 30 feet if it breaks. If it actually has to break free anyways. So there you go. I'm 60 feet away from this thing and swaying on my feet.
At the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action to use Wraith Walk. And it moves twice its movement, which is 60 feet, as it leaves the material plane and moves. I'm sorry. And back into melee with you.
Well, it's been fun.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Turn first. Alright, seeing I'm going to take a risk here. I'm going to move 30 feet closer, first of all.
Yep.
Puts me back in 30 feet with. So I can misty step to you. I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 4th level.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah. So that's 6d4 plus 6. Never done this before.
I have, it's fun.
5 1s. And a 3. Alright, so that's 8. Plus 6 is 14. All of the as it looms in over you, retakes physical form, You see me move, and I unleash the 6 darts, and they all, one by one, blast into its back, and it staggers with each step. And with the last one, it crumples to the ground in front of you with its head bowed, almost as if in supplication, as it falls to the ground, dead.
133 points of damage to this thing.
Yes.
And I'm at
2 hit
2
points.
hit points.
All right. Well, our spell's coming to an end after that.
I'm almost out of spells anyway.
Yeah, I've used all my high level ones.
Wow. That is as tense as it's been.
Yeah.
Actually, no, the deathlock was the same.
Yeah, just
This was drawn out longer.
this was drawn out longer. Yeah, this was an actual fight.
Yeah.
That was something that went horribly wrong, but wasn't really meant to be a fight.
Yeah. All right.
All right. It crumples to the ground in front of you. It is dead. And we take a much needed breath after that.
I'm gonna go sit against the wall.
You gonna drink another potion?
You know what I really want to do?
Take a long rest?
Set up the hut and go to bed. That's
Yeah.
what I want to do.
We hear the hum of energy in the room as the generator is still whirring away as its rings spin, and the Arcanum on the surface on the top of it also spins around, generating energy
Or something.
or something.
I'm not investigating this thing with 2 hit points.
Do you want me to do it?
Right now.
I have more hip. I'm still fairly healthy. Would you like me to take a look at
I am going to go over here.
away from it?
Sit against the wall.
Yes.
And take a break.
Yeah. I'm just going to take a look at this thing. I'm just going to investigate it.
All right. Don't get too close.
Well, that's too low. That's a 9.
Well.
Yeah, you do see as it spins around, by the way, there are arcs of electricity occasionally.
Yeah. I don't get hit by one of them.
No, not 2 hit points.
No.
So you're not taking a healing potion despite this fact.
I'm serious about taking a long rest. I am
Okay.
finished.
Are we going to do anything about, and I pointed, the dead ragman?
I don't know. Do I know anything about Ragman? Do they come back to life after a while?
Do you want to make a check to determine that?
Sure.
This would probably be this would be history.
So as a straight
Or Arcana. It's either history or Arcana with disadvantage.
The history check would have been 16.
All right, so you're going to make a history check.
I'm just thinking. I get more bonuses. Just do the disadvantage. Oh, all right. So that's now 20. Dirty.
All right. Near as you can tell, this creature seems to be the culmination of a lot of the research going into creatures here. It's definitely not a naturally existing being, and the way it's been created is it's been created for the exact purpose to protect this chamber, you suspect.
Yeah.
But you don't really understand much else about it from that roll.
So it could get back up in a little while. All right.
Are you doing anything to it?
I'm going to take an extra healing potion.
All right.
Good thing I made a bunch of them.
Yes.
$15 again. I now have 17 hit points.
That's better.
I've been like this since level 2. Actually, I think at level 2 I had more than 17 hit points.
All right. So you seem to be coming towards the conclusion that we should take a long rest.
I took the extra healing potion so that we can investigate this thing and get out of here.
Okay. So we've changed our minds. All right. Well, I've rolled my investigation check, so the best I can do is assist you now.
That's perfectly fine. $25.
All right. So as we are with both of us now focusing on this machine, we're able to determine it basically does generating raw energy, which is being drawn out by the circle and fed out into the facility as a whole. It seems like this might be the main power source for the entire island. It does look damaged, which is why it's sparking and arcing a little bit. We are staying out of reach of that.
It's damaged?
It looks damaged.
Is there a way to shut it off?
As far as you can tell, the best way to turn it off would be either to A, remove its power source, meaning the Arcanum.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've encountered other generators on this island which could be damaged by force damage.
I don't want to damage this thing. It's going to blow up.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to go back to the full range of Mage Hand.
30 feet.
And I'm going to try and remove the power source.
You conjure a mage hand from above, and you're going to try and basically unscrew it from the top, I guess.
Try and get it out of contact with this device.
All right. Roll an ability check and add your spellcasting ability, which is your intelligence.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Your mage hand slips and can't get a grip on this thing as it's spinning.
Okay, it didn't get blown up.
No.
Try again. 17.
All right. It grabs on this time. Basically, this is going to be a best of 3. It's going to be like a death save check. You've already failed twice, I'm afraid.
With a natural 1.
Yes. You have a grip now.
Natural 1, number 2.
Your mage hand...
I am throwing this die away.
Your hand slips, and this time it does fall into the arcs of electricity and bursts apart.
All right. Cast Mage Hand again. Can I do this again? Or can I just keep doing this?
Basically, from what you determine from that is Mage Hand is not going to have enough finesse to be able to do this. One of us is probably going to have to step up and give it a try. Or we're going to have to come up with something else. All right, I'm willing to give this a try, I say. But is there anything else that we can think of?
Let's see what I have. Basically, I only have a 3rd level spell slot and, well, a bunch of firsts. I can do an Unseen Servant.
You could try that.
That doesn't require a spell slot, at least.
No. You will know for the fact that the Unseen Servant will have to approach it the same way we will, whereas the Mage Hand could appear on top.
Yeah. Oh, well. Then I have a suggestion, but I can't do it unless we take a long rest for myself, so you'd have to do it.
All right. I also have an idea. I'm willing to give this a try.
First.
All right, yours first.
Fly over it on the broom.
Yep.
That way you can approach from the top and out of the arcs of electricity.
Yes, possibly. The Mage Hand did eventually. Yes. If you could cast a transmutation spell and set your stone to lightning resistant and give it to me, I could be resistant to lightning while I give this a try.
Sorry, let's do both ideas then.
That's both ideas? Okay. I'll get out my broom.
Yeah.
You'll cast Exhibition Retreat, I guess, and set your stone to lightning.
No, I don't have to. It's already set to lightning.
Oh.
Remember?
That's right, you did.
Yeah.
You never set it back.
No.
All right, in that case, I'll take the stone, so I have lightning resistance while I hold that.
Yep, and then fly over the top and
I'm
try
going
to
to fly over. All right. Now that I
I'm,
have some skill at this, it's going to be an Arcana check to try and remove this thing.
I'm gonna have perfect faith in you as I back up.
Around the other side of the sarcophagus.
I'm hiding because
Yeah.
if this thing blows up, I'm fried.
All right, first check. All right, Arcana brings that to a 15, which is a success. So it's one success.
Yep.
27 for the second.
Yeah, good enough, I suspect.
Yeah. All right, I am going to.
I say it was best of 3.
It is best of 3. That's 2 so far.
Yeah, no, first to 3, I guess you mean. Because
Sorry,
best of 3,
it's 3 successes or 3 fails. Sorry, yes.
So best of 5.
However, I'm going to need to make a dexterity saving throw at this point. The lightning.
Okay.
All right, that's a success. So it's only half damage.
Quarter damage.
Quarter damage, yes. Okay, I rolled really low on that. So it's 5 lightning damage, which halves to 2, which halves to 1.
Hey, I could even have taken that. Not that I want to.
I also technically had to make one every time I interacted with this thing, so I have to make a second one now. I forgot.
Right.
Also success. Right, that was 12 this time, which halves to 6, which halves to 3. So this is very handy.
Yeah. Well,
Third check. That's a fail.
Ooh. 2 and
Third
1.
saving throw. Fail. 13 points of lightning damage, which halves to 6.
Beginning to add up.
Beginning to add up. This last bit's tricky, I say. Attempt number
4.
4. Fail.
Even money now.
Fail on the saving throw.
Ah!
11. I take 5 points of lightning damage. This is start. You can see the individual bolts and arcs, while not substantial in themselves, are starting to add up.
Yeah. I'd be dead. Wow. On death saves.
I have, all right, check number 5 on 2 successes and 2 fails.
What's your portent?
It's a 3.
Well, forget that.
That's a 10 plus 8 is 18. That's a success.
Hey!
I get, all right, one more arc of lightning flies up, and I succeed. I don't know why this is I'm succeeding or failing on both.
Yeah, I know. It's weird, eh?
Right, I take 2 more points of lightning damage as I remove the Arcanum.
And this thing stops sparking.
It does stop sparking. It starts to word a halt. The arcs stop, and within a matter of seconds, it is inert.
Excellent.
I took 17 points of lightning damage removing this thing.
You're still relatively healthy.
Yes, I'm at half health now.
Trade you.
Yeah. I'll fly over and restore the room. All right. I said, well, your bags of holding, I think, are full, so I think I have to hang on to this.
Give me my stone back.
Yeah, give you back your stone.
All right.
I'll stow the Engine Arcanum.
All right.
All right. The torches in here are still lit. It seems that they were not part of that. They had a separate enchantment.
Yeah. I don't want to rest on this floor.
In case that thing gets back up.
I don't want to rest on this floor. I don't want to pass this floor while we're... Actually, no, we did all right. We did the brooms around here.
Yes.
Right? Didn't have any issues. We'll do that again.
All right, so we're going to go around. Are we staying on this? Nope, we're going back up. There are at least 2 active glyphs left on this floor.
Yeah, I know. All right. Right here,
Yes.
I'm going to set up the hut. I want you to set an alarm across here.
Yep.
Alarm across here.
Okay. I'll set one at the base of the stairs and on the entrance to that balcony.
And I want to collapse.
And your dome is basically going to fill that exact space, the section you just pointed to.
That is perfectly fine. Actually, no, that doesn't make any sense at all.
What?
Let's set right here.
You want to sit there? Okay, we can change that up.
Yep.
Do you want me to set up any alarms?
Alarm across the front of it.
Mhm.
And
those
that
spheres,
way.
by the way, are still there, but they're no longer rotating. They are now stationary.
Are they giving off any kind of energy?
Their spheres still exist. They're giving off faint light of their colors. It seems that much like the torches, they are some separate spell. The gravity effect has shut down.
All right.
They seem to just be floating there now.
Something's keeping them up.
Yep.
All right. Not gonna worry about that for the moment. All right. I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, I'll take first watch then.
Yep.
Oh, that's terrible.
You're a little worse for wear too, are you?
Yes.
Well, we have alarms. We have familiars. Hopefully, we'll get a warning.
All right. I do notice something.
What do you notice?
Would I wake you for this? Apparently not.
I don't know if you could wake me at this point.
All right, so when it comes to your watch, I wake you.
Yep.
And I point out at the vast expanse. The spheres are gone.
Okay.
They fell down on the floor below, I believe. I don't know if they're still intact or not.
At the moment, I've had a long rest, right?
At the moment, we're still in the process of a long rest, but yes.
Okay. I feel a bit better now.
Yes.
All right. What is it with natural ones?
You have advantage.
No, you don't understand. That is a pair of natural ones on perception.
You fall asleep.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we both wake up in the morning. Oh, and by the way,
This place is cursed. Cursed, I tell you.
it's correct. That's why we were sent here. All right. Important note: we're passing dawn at this point as we finish our long rest.
Hey.
So, I'll roll for the ring. You can roll for your wand. All right, gains 2 charges back this time.
Ones. It's another one.
Well, the ring of the ram has 2 charges.
I tell you, I've never had such a run of bad luck as I've just had.
It happens.
Yeah.
New portents.
I get my luck back. And my spell slots.
And my potion flask is refilled.
Used it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. It is eerily silent in here as we wake up.
Those spheres don't really interest me. Do they interest you?
Not really.
One's a skull. One's a severed hand of some.
One's a broken staff.
One's a broken staff. I'm gonna just look over the balcony and look at them.
All right. You look down. You still see the spheres because they're still giving off a faint radiance of their colors. They seem to have just fallen down on the floor below. Whatever was keeping them aloft seems to have shut off without the Arcanum.
All right. So they're still intact.
Yes.
All right. Let someone else figure that one out.
So I assume we are going to head back up.
Up.
Hang on.
Back up one.
There are still traps active on this floor as far as we know.
What I'm going to do is the same as last time. I'm going to circle this wall
Mhm.
and go this way.
All right. Easy enough to do at this point.
All right. Up the elevator.
Up the elevator, which is not powered by magic, so it moves up by mechanical means. And we come back to the crypt.
Yep. I have a curiosity I would like to state, I guess.
All right.
I want to leave the mansion. I want to check to see if the barrier is still up.
All right. So we go outside.
Yep.
And whereas before there was fog and there was clouds everywhere, we come out to a bright sunny morning.
There was no barrier?
There is no barrier remaining.
Hey! We succeed.
There are no obvious creatures within view either.
There wasn't a whole lot on our way in either, right?
No, they seem to be avoiding this area.
I wonder why. I want to avoid this area.
All right. So, now what?
I expect that more than a handful of wizards in Lyria are observing this island at this point.
Yes.
So I
I
expect
could cast see invisibility, which lets me see scrying sensors.
Oh, really?
Yes, because they are invisible.
Oh, okay.
I'll just do that. It's just a thought that occurs to me.
All right.
I'll cast see invisibility. And my eyes go a little wide for a second as I see numerous scrying sensors throughout the island. It's impossible to tell who they are, but at least a few of them are looking in our direction. And I waved to them. I said, "Yes, you are correct. I think also for the next hour I can see invisible creatures."
All right. I am going to take out a piece of regular paper.
Yep.
And I'm going to write a note on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give it to you because you can hold it up to wherever the nearest sensor is.
Yep.
And the note says, "We're successful. Come get us."
All right. I say after at least a few of those crying sensors winked out after they read the message.
Yeah.
Yes. We were lucky that they were scrying in a specific area because unless they were scrying on us.
I said, well, the second the barrier goes down, they know they can scry.
Yes.
But they don't know anything about the island, so they can't scry for something that they'll have no clue about, right?
You can scry on a location or a creature.
Well, their location is the island, so
yes.
That would not bring it so close.
It would be random. Yes, probably at least a few people were looking in on us.
So there you go.
Hopefully the Archmage is one of them.
Yeah. If it was the Archmage, he'll probably be here in like 6 seconds. An action to cast teleport.
All right. On cue, you see a shifting in the atmosphere near us as Archmage Amadeus Malzra appears, as if being teleported. He's dressed in his familiar robes, and he's carrying a staff at an ornate staff at his side. Well, it seems our faith in you was not misplaced.
It was close, I tell you. As close as it's ever been.
In life, close counts.
Yeah. So, yeah. The island is neutralized.
Says,
one other thing. I motioned you to pull something.
I'll take out the Arcanum and show it to him.
We have another little toy for you.
He looks pleased, but not necessarily surprised.
Yeah.
You may have suspected there was one here. To be fair, we
And
don't know all the information that was in the records Lyria had about this place.
yeah, and there's still some monsters to the south, and tons of research material, which keep a whole pile of people really busy for a while, I suspect.
Well, others may attend to that. It says, I think it is time that we got you back to Lyria.
Yeah, I can use a day off or two.
Just come stand close and I will take us back.
Cool. Thank you.
And he casts teleport at 8th level and teleports us back.
There we go.
We arrive in the guild hall that's familiar to us.
Oh.
I see no reason to delay this at all. It says. So there's a bit of surprise as everyone sees the Archmage
big boss
materialize out of thin air, and with the two of us. There's a look of genuine surprise on almost everyone's face. The Archmage, not caring at all for this, turns and walks over to the nearest clerk.
I will follow behind.
Yes. He says, these two have done much in the past 40. It says in the past 2 days, and have more than proven themselves. It's not quite 3 days yet.
Yeah.
It says, and more than proven themselves worthy of being protectors of Lyria. It says, with my official recommendation, and as I issued the request for aid, which they have solved. It says he also has the Arcanum still in his other hand, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure that's getting a whole pile of eyes.
It says, I highly recommend that the Guild Hall of Lyria grant them the remaining pieces of their guild crest. They have more than earned them.
Hey.
There's a bit of, again, genuine surprise, and there's a bit of conversation now. There's a few applauding, and then there's a bit of paperwork.
Oh, God. Bureaucracy. God, I hate it.
However, I'm just going to roll just to see how long this takes.
I'm glad I took the long rest. I might be falling asleep on them.
1 hour later, we are handed each the 2 remaining fragments of the guild crest.
I don't think he hung around for this, did he?
No, he did.
Oh, really?
He stayed around to make sure this was done.
Wow.
So the 6th piece fits in the middle, and the last fragment fits into the center.
There we go. We are now full-fledged members.
Yeah, we have a completed guild crest.
All right.
It says, and I believe our heroes deserve a much-needed rest, it says.
Oh, yeah. Part I heartily agree with.
And he is going to walk us out and see us back to the Crested Kingfisher.
Cool.
And he's going to part ways with us there and head back towards the Lyrian Magic Academy. And that is going to be the end of our scenario. And importantly, is going to be our milestone for reaching 8th level.
Just scrape that one by, I tell you.
Yep. So, we're going to do most of our leveling up off screen.
Yep.
But do you want to roll for hit points?
Honestly, with the number of ones I've been rolling today, I am a little hesitant, but
we re-roll ones.
It's fair to do this. Yeah, this means it's just going to be a 2.
Yeah.
That's all.
You die.
6!
5. All right, so you have a 6, and I have a 5.
I know.
So I gain 10 additional hit points.
Anything, but there you go.
Yep. Yeah, and here's mine.
Yep.
All right, my new hit point total is 76.
Well, with the feat I took, I gained 12 more hit points.
That brings you up to 87. Well, that should help.
Considering I lost all but one hit point at one time,
Yep.
I am very happy to have more hit points. I never actually thought that it could be that rough, but it just, when creatures like this, they can just strip them off of you.
So we're going to be picking up 2 new spells, obviously. We're going to get a second, 4th level spell slot. And because we're reaching level 8, we get an ability score increase or a feat of our choice.
Which we will have to figure all out.
Yes. We'll do that off camera, and it'll all be revealed in the the natural process of time.
Yep.
As our adventures continue.
Yep.
But with that, thank you for watching, everyone. Please remember to like and subscribe. And please join us here again next time as we continue our adventures in the wilds of Taiga and in the city of Lyria, which we now have full access to.
And it doesn't get any closer than 1 hit point.
No, it does not. We definitely earned that.
No, sorry. I went down to 1 hit point. I went back up, and I went back down to 2.
Yes. Yeah, well, guess what? Some of us have been knocked unconscious in this campaign.
I know. Oh, that was tense.
Yeah. Good night, everyone.
Good night. I need a nap.